What's up, guys? Today I'm back with some Destiny. So Destiny again, we're actually gonna be taking a look at the what weapons from the craftable pool you should be crafting and what perks you should be using for both PvE and PvP. I'm gonna give you like the best recommendations and what I am using myself, each one of them. So without any further ado, let's go and get cracking with it. First, I'm going to go with the Austringer. We're going to be taking a look today at the Austringer. Then we're going to be taking a look at the Ammit AR2. And next, we're going to be finishing with the Tapan for FR. So first, we're going to go with the Austringer. So this is the perks that I have right now on the Austringer. I have Fluted Barrel, Ricochet Rounds, Eye of the Storm, Rangefinder, 2XS, which is the actual origin trait, and then the kill tracker for the Crucible. We have a targeting adjuster as the mod. Now, what perks you should be using on this weapon? This weapon is completely craftable, and we're gonna be taking a quick look at the weapon perks that you can use. So I personally have this weapon completely made for PvP content only. So this role is 100% PvP. You can use obviously the adaptive frame, and you can, instead of the fluted barrel, you can use something different. You can use the hammer forge barrel, which is this one here. Increases the range on the weapon, it decreases slightly the handling and the stability. You can go for one or the other, if you prefer a better handling or you prefer a better range. I'm gonna go with the better handling on the weapon. I mean, sorry, with the better range on the weapon rather than the handling. I'm not a big fan of handling on the weapon. So for example, we have reshaped that weapon right now. We're gonna go and take a quick look at the stats on the weapon after we're done with this. So then we have the Ricochet Rounds, which will give you more range, and then obviously Eye of the Storm, which is enhanced, which is, it will become more accurate as the, you know, as the health gets lower. Obviously every single fight is gonna be a, you know, your health is gonna go low, and you will take a lot of advantage of that perk. And then Rangefinder, obviously, which is great for hand cannons in general. For PvE, we're gonna be talking about now something for like PvE content. So on PvE content, I would personally go for Outlaw, which we have it right here, the enhanced trait as Outlaw. And also, instead of the Rangefinder, I would personally go for Rampage, which is obviously like final blows with the weapon will increase the damage for an improved duration. So it can stack up to 3 times. So we're gonna be adding Outlaw and Rampage onto that weapon, and we will make this weapon completely PvE instead of the PvP. Also, I would change the Ricochet Rounds for high caliber rounds, as well as changing this one for the which one is it? We gotta change this one for a small ball, which will increase the stability. We want to focus on stability rather than range for PvE, and because we always want to be landing those headshots. Impact will have an 84, range 71, and we have a stability 74, handling 52, and speed reload on 46. Rounds per minute is a 140 with 11 bullets on the magazine. Eye of the Storm, adaptive frame, rangefinder, 2XS, and targeting adjuster I have on it. You can change the targeting adjuster onto something else instead, which I prefer the targeting adjuster. If you like Icarus Grip, you can go with Icarus Grip. It's very good for some other people, but I prefer I don't jump as much when I'm with hand cannons, so I'm gonna go with targeting adjuster. Go with the Ammit AR2. So with the Ammit AR2, the perks that you can use, for example, on PvE, I have this weapon exclusively on PvE. I don't think it's very strong on PvP. It's actually pretty weak on PvP. So I'm gonna give you the perks for PvE mostly, because you don't want to use this weapon on PvP as of now. If the weapon changes, if the meta changes on PvP, then I will give you an updated version of this guide. So I have precision frame on this weapon, okay, and then you can go with either full bore or you can go with arrowhead break. I'm gonna go with arrowhead break because it will increase my range instead of the stability. Then you can have either ricochet rounds or you can go for extended mag as well instead. I would personally go for extended mag. Probably it will give you more bullets. You don't have to bother about the reload speed so much. Obviously the reload speed is pretty low, so you want to have a big magazine. And on the third column, I would personally go for, you can go for triple tap if you're very accurate with this weapon, but I prefer, instead of the triple tap, I prefer to have dynamic sway reduction because we have an extended mag. Now I prefer to have the dynamic sway reduction, which will basically improve the accuracy as you hold down the trigger. The longer you hold down the trigger, the better the stability will be on the weapon. That's going to be really important. And then obviously incandescent, which is pretty good. For PvE content, if you're doing the raid, King's Fall, this trait is going to be absolutely amazing. You can explode the throats left, right, and center. They're gonna be really, it's gonna be really powerful and really strong versus PvE enemies on the raid mostly. So this is probably my actual loadout for this weapon. I don't have the resources right now to change it, but I will be using this loadout: arrowhead break, extended mag, dynamic sway reduction, and incandescent. So you can see the actual stats on the bottom here. So we have a 29 impact, 71 range, 45 stability, 56 handling, and only 18 reload speed. We have a 450 rounds per minute with a magazine of 38 bullets. That's a really good weapon for PvE content, and I personally recommend this weapon to everybody because the raid, this weapon is actually pretty strong on the raid on King's Fall. I have a backup mag which will increase even more my magazine. Let me check actually really quick what's gonna happen with the backup mag. So it's gonna go up to 44 on the mag. So this is actually great on this weapon, and you're gonna be exploding enemies left, right, and center. That's everything for all three weapons. If you have any suggestions, or if you want me to take a look at any weapons on the Destiny craftable pool, just let me know in the comment section down below. I would really appreciate it. And I'm trying to make a series for you guys what the best perks you should be using for your weapons and what weapons you should be crafting for either PvP or PvE. If you want to catch me live on twitch.tv/Val every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And if you want to, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to make me do more of these videos, please let me know on the comment section once again. Because I actually love Destiny. I would love to do some more tutorials for you guys. And until next time, bye bye.